Alright, so I had to take the dually on a little trip. Eek. Yesterday, I had to move an expedition for my neighbor. And if you don't believe it, check out my Instagram post. You can see it on the trailer in that mirror right there. But I didn't take any video of that. So, the old big block was humming right along, burning about 10 gallons an hour. And doing good. AC blowing cold with my computer duster in it. And it made it all the way out there, about a 3-hour drive. And almost all the way back. And then the fan started making a gosh awful racket. And we didn't have no more air conditioning, which was disappointing because it was 95 degrees. But it was happy in that it made it almost all the way home. Here's what happened. The fan don't supposed to come off like that. I heard it kind of zinging about 40 miles out, and then about 10 miles out it quit zinging and it started clunking, and then we didn't have no more air conditioning. And since I'm a hoarder, I just happen to have a whole nother unit out of another truck. This is what it's supposed to look like. See there? All one piece, not holding it on. Turns. But I did a little checking because it occurred to me while I was driving on that long trip. I had plenty of time to think that, you know, the AC's cold, but it doesn't blow that good. My work truck, it'd almost blow your hat off if you was to wear one. And it don't on this. So I did some looking, and I see where they have some upgrade, at least some cats on the internet said works good. And that is a blower motor from a 94. They said K2500 extended cab, but you know, didn't nobody ask me about that when I ordered the fan. So I got the fan over here. Let's see how it shapes up in comparison. Well, the first thing we see is the fan's the same diameter, same height. Looks like it might even be the same there on the shaft. Let's flip it upside downwards. That's not the King's English there. And see how it looks. Now, the one video I watched on the internet, the guy had a non-AC truck. He lived up north somewhere where he didn't need air conditioning. And I think he had to modify how the fan fits in here. But I'm just going to do some quick measuring here on this old one. But I think this will bolt right in. And we'll let you know if it blows any better. Well, it sure seems to measure the same. I'm going to set it up in there and see how it acts. Alright, it seemed to bolt right in there, slick as you please. I'll confess, I left that bolt there out. I can't really call it a bolt. It's a little peanut thing. I left that out just in case, you know. Alright, I'm going to go inside and crank it up and see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens here. Truck ain't running. I don't know. It might blow a little better. Maybe. I don't think that's a super big upgrade. It certainly blows better than when the fan wheel's off. I'll say that. It did blow a little gush of dust out of there, so maybe it's a little better. Let me crank it up. Well, I cranked the truck up, which give it some vacuum to the blend doors, I guess, and change things a little bit. It definitely is blowing harder, definitely. I'd say it's a 25% increase. Now remember, the old one was wore out and old and probably original. Just like that flapper there, but it's definitely blowing more. I think that's a win. Good upgrade. That fan motor cost 30 bucks. And I only had to tell the kid that a 2500 was a pickup. I was thinking he meant, was it a car? But he pointed out to me that maybe I'm getting a little bit ornery in my old age, and he said it could be a Suburban. You know what? He's right. It could be a Suburban. Alright, I'm so excited about it, I'm going to take it for a ride. It's not quite 95 degrees. I'd say it's 85, 88 or so. It definitely blows better. Huh. Alright, now before I go looking like a dum-dum on the YouTubes, I'm going to double check, make sure the part numbers are different between 83 or 84 or whatever year this thing is. Chevy truck with air to a 94 K2500 with air, or 1500 I think it's saying. But right now I'd say this thing is blowing 25% or so better than it did before. Hey look, a 58 Chevy. I can't show you. Listen to this. That's a Quadrajet burning dinosaurs, or helping to burn them, funnel them down the hole. Let's listen again, shall we? Woohoo! 0 to 60 in probably, I don't know, under a minute anyways. This is the first time this truck feels plumb cool inside. You know, it's always blowing cool air, and it was bearable. But it wasn't blow your hat off bearable. It isn't right now, but it definitely is an improvement. Alright, I'm going to quit carrying on about it. I love this old truck. Burns lots of gas. 454. But that's the way it is. Alright. I call that a success. I think the blower motor conversion is good. Now I need to fix this passenger driver's side window that falls down when you push the down button there. And then you got to get a pair of pliers and pull it back up. That's kind of annoying. Thanks for watching. Hit like if you like it. Hit dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe if you want to. I got lots of videos. Some of them are longer than this one. Some are better than this one. And some are worse than this one. But they're all pretty good videos. So, thanks for watching. See ya.